Warning: this video contains sensitive topics such as AI art, forceful choices, homophobia, and pedophilia. Viewer discretion advised. Normally, I never made a call-out post on everyone before, but this is going to be the first time, and I have a lot of proof and a lot of disrespectful proofs of what he done and what they are called, known as Nassaro 30 Nassaro Winter. So about in 2020 in July, where I was scrolling through YouTube recommendation videos, I come across one of his videos that he uploaded about gacha returns, and so I started liking it, and I started enjoying it, and then we both kind of talked as friends when I joined his Discord server. He was nice, he was a good person, and then a lot of times he'd been asking me about art requests, which was okay at first because normally I always love people asking me, "Can you do my OC? Can you draw my OC? Please, your art is so good." Yeah, it was all good. I admire it, and it makes me feel so special with my art and stuff for my creativities. But what kind of bothers me that he's been asking me a lot, like not just once a day, more like every day, or even sometimes, even bugging me even when I feel out of no motivation. Mind you, he kept asking me this since I was like 15 till now. Well, about like a lot of times 2 weeks ago. That's where I just crossed the line and stopped due to art blocked. I was supposed to be making content stuff, but he's been draining me a lot lately, and his attitude was kind of been rude towards me and my friends. Before I'll start with my own proof, I have a few friends who are part of his victims. Just watch.
Hello everyone, my name is Predacon Anarchy, and this is my approval to Sylvia Cat to use my videos. And as for Nassaro, if you're watching this, this is the last time you will ever talk to me. AI breaks friendships, and this time you're not getting another chance.
Thank you so much, Predacon Anarchy. This means so much. Next, we have another victim who is part of Nassaro's 30's involvement.
My name is GamerCat2002. I'm one of Sylvia's friends. And here's some screenshots I took from Discord of the Nassaro 30 situation. How bad of a person he is. So Nassaro DM'd me on Discord of an image of a gun, and that really worried me a lot. And I told Sylvia about it to check on him, and she told me that it was a joke or whatever. I don't find it funny. I really don't. If you think it's funny, it's not funny to me. Like, that's a literal threat to me. That's literally a fucking threat. And then, on her server, he has to talk shit about my art, and then he has to target Red on her art too. Like, how is that okay? I'm not okay with that crap. I hate it when people attack my friends. That's all I have to say about him. I hope this video helps.
Thank you so much, Chris, or GamerCat2002. This means so much. Yes, it's true. He did send an image of a gun into Chris's DMs and say it was a joke. Wow, that's really concerning of you. At last, but not at least, there is another victim from years ago who used to be his friends, but after what he did, he is surprised, and here's his message.
Hello everyone, this is Electro, formerly remembered by Agent by some way back in 2021 until mid-2023. It's currently 6 p.m. as I'm recording this, but I'm here to speak in regard of Nassaro 30's actions. First things first, I used to be his friend way back in mid-2022 until 2026. Because a best friend of mine asked me to block him because he was caught being a pedophile. Like, he basically showed his sausage on camera within a voice chat filled up with minors. Like, what the fuck? You cannot do this, man. You ruin just your reputation just by doing that. Until June 9th, 2026 at exactly 8:53 p.m. someone showed me some screenshots. Like, he also was called to being homophobic to someone. Like, Nassaro, what the hell? What is your problem, man? Especially the way you asked that person if they were pansexual. Like, don't do that at all. It's not gonna look good on you at all, bud. So don't. And last thing, he basically used the gacha club OCs that weren't his at all, and he literally put them on an AI and made AI generated images of them. Like, these OCs weren't his to use. Nassaro doing this is it's basically a bad move at all. Like, it's gonna reflect really bad on you. So Nassaro, if you're watching this, I hope you know you're basically screwed. Well, no. One more thing is that he was also the one who made me change my nickname from Agent 8 way back in mid 2023 to the name I have right now, which is Electro. Which at the time I didn't mind it because it was because of another friend who also goes by Agent 8. But ever since I cut all contacts with him, I really realized that I felt forced in doing so. Thankfully nowadays I managed to reuse my old nickname again, but it doesn't change that he still did this, and him using all sorts of excuses or sending anyone to attack people. It's also gonna be something bad on him, because it will prove to us he does not want to change. So Nassaro, if you're watching this, I hope you know you're screwed up, and well, I think that's all for now because I got nothing else to say. So thanks.
Thank you, Agent 8, for telling me your thoughts and about what he did. Two things. Not only am I upset about the whole changing your name part, that is being too forceful, literally forcing it with the other names, but also sharing his sausage in a group of call with a bunch of minors on accident by a misclicked thing. Wow, that's stupid. During around this time, I wasn't aware of what he did. It genuinely hurts me that I lost a friend who constantly did that and said it was an accident. The story of how I knew is where another friend of mine, Azrael, showed me this one video of someone who called him out years ago in my DMs that I didn't even know. Here's a screenshot of showing y'all proof that I have his permission to post it in my vid.
Whoa, holy shit, this kinda sprung up unannounced. And it wasn't until some little old digging revealed what I'm talking about today. Yep, one of Maggie's diehard simps, Nassaro Winter, is a pedophile himself. Who would have thought? A pedo supporting a pedo. It's match made in heaven, isn't it? Now, allow me to ask you all the million-dollar question. What kind of excuse do you think Nassaro will make for his actions? Is it A, I was depressed, B, I forgot I sent those, C, I misclicked, or D, this wasn't meant to be public? The answer is C. But does it really matter? Why is it that pedos just can't admit they fucked up? And here's the initial screenshot that exposed Nassaro. I also just want to say, this was from over a year ago. and this just recently began to be made more aware. This is a struggle for what is essentially non-existing followings that gets exposed. Nobody fucking knows what's happening or who the person is. And while I'm glad this did come out, it does feel too late. And he's still uploading to this very day, and while I can't find anything if he responded to this, I'm pretty sure somebody can find something. Holy shit, I didn't even realize I forgot to talk about what happened. Well, basically, he showed his dick to a monitor and then tried to pass it off as, oh, I was trying to press speaker. Yeah, okay. Own up to your actions and stop making bullshit excuses. It'll only make you look worse. Also, really quick, I just want to show you guys something. This is Nassaro commenting on Bubble Espion's video talking about the Maggie situation. And this right here just goes to show exactly what he is. He knows exactly what happened with the Maggie situation, and he knows that it's all true, but he still chooses to stick to his guns and defend her no matter what. And look where it turned up. And I really love that. I know what Maggie did is true, but I don't want to betray my friend. Fuck off. How about that? You're a creep, and so is the person you're defending. There honestly isn't much left for me to talk about here, but because I want some sort of conclusion, I want to give you guys some advice. Don't be a fucking creep and don't show your dick to children. I can't believe I had to say that. 2022, man. What the fuck is happening to society nowadays? But yeah, that's enough of me going on and on about this creep. I'll see you all later.
Thank you so much, NUNCwolf, for letting me use your video for for the call-up post of this guy that I used to be friends with. This means so much to me. Now this is my turn to show y'all all the proof of what he done and his friends for defending him of his actions. First of all, he used my OC, my old forbidden OC, to feed it with a bunch of AI stuff. I was kind of scared and a little uncomfortable at first when he did. I just chose to be nice because I'm kind of scared because he was manipulating me at that time. Then we got the whole thing where he kept forcing me or asking me, can you draw this? Can you draw this? No, I chose not to because I am tired. I am sick and tired of those art requests I've been having for like years, non-stop. He even told me that Cam wants to do it, but then I realized Cam doesn't have that OC. Next, there was a screenshot of him saying homophobic stuff in the art channel, saying that towards my friend, saying, oh, you're pansexual? Sad face. It just ruins her. And then the next day, when she was in a VC with me, or while I was playing Overwatch with my friends, she completely went still feels sad, even after the ban or demoting him or something. She just feels suicidal after what he said to her. And I still feel really sad about this action. As soon as I was starting a suggestion channel, he just thought it was an art request channel. Like, he was full explaining about his OCs, and I was confused. I was like, how is this suggestions channel related? Here is more screenshots of him asking for more requests. More screenshots of more requests. More, and more. Most times I do forget things easily, but every time out of nowhere, he always pings me or messages me in DM saying, do this or something. I talked to most of his friends about it, but they all said, oh, you're still on about AI stuff? Well, judging on what he's doing, he may stop doing AI anymore, but he's keeping on his word not to use AI again, and I understand about us confronting him about it. Then he really responds saying, look, I don't know, okay, and frankly, I don't want to be involved of this shit, no offense. Go talk to someone about it. Wow. You are defending a pedophile. Here's this one screenshot where someone is defending his actions for being a pedophile and literally just say, leave this all, leave him alone, leave him alone. He's been hurting us a lot, and I am still sad and mixed feelings of what he done to us. It's hard to forgive him after what he did. Not only that, but I've recently found out that he literally said a death threat to my friend. Normally he never say these things, but now it's just starting to make sense of what he is. Here's more screenshots of Camden's proving that he's an innocent, but he's not, by manipulating his words and twisting his words to gaslight us, saying that he's a good person, he's going through a lot. I call bullshit on it. And I'm so glad that everyone's helping out. Then as soon as we did a bunch of callouts of him of what he did or something, he just started to do an apology vid. The fact that people say, oh, I forgive you, you may do something bad, but we still love you as a friend. Then he just started drawing, make more stuff for art instead of AI. I don't mean to judge your art and not making fun of your art, but that's a good start for you, buddy. But the more you do it, the more chance that you'll be good at art. Art takes time and skill. I've been an artist since kindergarten and school, and yet it was hard for me to draw, but years of improvement. I am an artist still, and I'm not giving up on my hobby and my talent. Then he's been manipulating himself for drawing, saying, yeah, sorry, I'll stop. I know what you did was wrong, but I am still not supporting you, even what you done to me nor my friends. And even Camden said, I feel sorry for them or something. Answer me this, Camden. Are you supporting victims or are you supporting your friend who is a pedophile? Choose both sides, Camden, because this is your last straw to mess with me nor my friends. This video is a clear statement of so many proofs of what he did or said or has done completely did anything to everything. Yes, my English may be bad. I have autism, ADHD, and PTSD. I know PTSD is not part of this, but I also have my reasonings with my post-trauma events, with my family issues, college issues, relationship issues. Mind you, I had a Bell palsy for 1 month due to stressing. Not only it took me like 2 months to finish an animation, but also Nassaro's bullshit keeps forcing me to draw. Mind you, he asked an art request on my birthday. I distinctly remember he asked me it on my birthday, but as soon as I gathered more evidence, he fucking deleted it. I knew I saw it. Okay, before I end this video, here is my last message to Nassaro. Nassaro, I thought you were a good person. You ruined my life, my adolescence. I was struggling in mental health due to low motivation on drawing. If you're seeing this, please do not talk to me or respond to me. Thank you, and have an amazing day, everyone. Good night to everyone except Nassaro.